American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Well, hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Leopard Arena here on a Friday night in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and it is playoff time. And we are set for the district championship matchup between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Lady Knights of Crossings Christians. My name is Greg Peary. Glad that you have joined us here for this broadcast of Lindsay Leopardette basketball, brought to you by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay, as we get set for just a single game tonight. The Lindsay Leopards end up with a bye in the district tournament, so they are automatically district champs and move on to the regional tournament. And that first game of that regional tournament will be right here in Lindsay coming up on Thursday next week. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit, but the Leopardettes do have to take on a Crossings Christian Lady Knights team tonight, and the district championship on the line and a chance to move into what would essentially be the regional semifinal game then next Thursday, and be one win away from the finals and a guaranteed trip to the area tournament coming up. But talk a bit about what to expect tonight, and it's not the boys. And so with that, we're going to talk about what happened last week. This is, of course, playoff season, so everything that's happened up to this point no longer matters. Every team in the state now starts at 0-0, and all you have to do is win about 15 more games, or maybe less than that. You can be a state champ. But the Leopards and Leopardettes finished up the regular season on Monday night here at Leopard Arena on senior night as they took on the Lady Dragons and Dragons of Purcell. And the girls ended up on the short end of the stick that night. We'll talk a little more about their game. Lost to the Lady Dragons 45-27. But the Leopards, since we don't get to talk about their game, we'll do them first tonight. And it was an exciting ball game, an overtime game. And the Leopards ended up defeating Purcell 56-51 in overtime. And that was a game that it was tight the whole game. And they had 4 ties, 6 lead changes. Purcell actually led by 10 in that ball game at 43-33, and that was about close to midway through the third quarter. The Leopards never led more than 7, and that was at 54-47 in overtime. So that was right near the end of overtime. That was the largest lead for the Leopards. But probably the 2 big, or maybe 3 big storylines of that ball game. And let's start with the Leopards shooting 77% from the free throw line. They were 10 of 13 from the charity stripe on Monday night. In fact, they were 6 of 8 from the free throw line in overtime. Huge points for the Leopards from the charity stripe. Isaac Cameron had scored 6 of the 10 points in overtime. In fact, he was 4 for 4 from the free throw line in that overtime period. Hunter Russell hit the others as he was 3 for 5 from three-point, was also a big factor in the ball game for the Leopards. But probably the play of the night, obviously, was when Bryce Cater steps up at the buzzer of regulation with 2 defenders in his face, step back 3, and knocks it down to force overtime. And then the Leopards outscore Purcell 10-5 in the overtime period and come away with a 56-51 win. Exciting win for the Leopards, and big time with the fact that they needed that win to really kind of push them up. That gave them their 16th win of the season. They are now 16-8, and again, they are automatically district champs with the bye, and then they'll go to the first round of the regional tournament here at Lindsay. Unfortunately, what that means is you'll get the other team that drew a bye, and the number 1 team in the state, the Millwood Falcons, and that's who the Leopards will have to play coming up on Thursday here in Lindsay, that first round of regionals. So that's the story on the boys. Again, congratulations for them being district champs, and then congratulations, you get to go play number 1. That's how it always seems to work for the Leopards. Talk about that girls matchup against Purcell. Again, 45-27, the final score in that ball game, as the Leopardettes came up short by 18 in the game, and it was just ugly all the way around for the Leopardettes. No players in double figures in that game. Cannon Russell finished the game with 9 points. She did get in double figures with 10 rebounds, however. But Leslie Wilmot had 7, Maddie McGowan had 5, and had 3 players with just 2 points. Again, Leopardettes only put up 27 in the ball game. And the ugly numbers all the way around, they were only 3 of 15 from the charity stripe, so only 20% from the field. They were only 2 of 11 from three-point at 18%, and then only shot 33% from two-point at 9 of 27. So you only shoot basically 29% from the field. Purcell wasn't a lot better. They shot 30%, but you give up 18 offensive rebounds to just 9 for the Leopardettes, and that was just too much there. The second chance points also and favored the Leopardettes, or excuse me, favored Purcell. Just a lot of things there that went the wrong direction for the Leopardettes, and again, they came up short in that one, 45-27. And so, again, that was the last regular season game. You can wipe all of that away. None of that matters anymore. It is over with and done with, and now you wipe the slate, and everybody is 0-0. And the Leopardettes are now going to take on this Crossings Christian Lady Knights team that comes in 8-16 on the season. They wrapped up their regular season back on the 13th against Carl Albert, 66-25, a loss in that ball game. And with that, before we talk anymore here, Glenn has made his presence to the arena finally. So, Glenn Shoemake, glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
And this is, of course, that time of year you kind of hope you've gelled all season long, and now you're peaking at this point. For the Leopardettes, it's kind of gone the other way. I think we've seen them play better basketball than they have the last 5 games. In fact, Brendan ran some numbers for the last 5 games. The Leopardettes from the free throw line are 43% in the last 5 games. They're only 24% from 3 and 44% from 2. It's not been a great stretch during the last 5 games or so, and especially the last couple of games, the offense has really struggled for them. They're hoping to get that going here tonight.
Yeah, it has not been pretty. They have played much better earlier in the season, but, you know, the defense is something that has been a constant for the Leopardettes this year, and that they can always lean on that defense. If shots aren't falling, they can do a good job defensively, and they've done that without fouling too. Early in the year, fouling was an issue, and since Christmas they haven't had as many fouls as they play that pressure defense as they did earlier in the year.
Well, let's hope they can do that here tonight. Again, this Crossings team, it's always hard to tell when you play these private schools from up in the city area. A lot of the games that they play, you get very few common opponents. You play a lot of private schools. You play a lot of the big city schools. There is a couple of teams that they've played, that the Leopardettes have played. Crooked Oak is one of those. They actually beat Crooked Oak 55-27. The Leopardettes beat Crooked Oak 77-24. And then I think Plainview was the other team that was common between the two. They lost to Plainview 44-32. The Leopardettes beat Plainview by 19. So when you look at, maybe look at common opponents, and you kind of look at that, I think on paper this looks at a Leopardette win. But as I was talking with Coach Cater and Coach Dodd earlier, holding them under 30 – and us getting some offense working, which is what we have not been able to do lately, is going to be a big key.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that is definitely doable for the Leopardettes. You're right. When it comes to playing those city schools, you just never know. And class grade, class 6A, class 5A, a lot of times doesn't matter, particularly in girls basketball.
Right.
I've seen some really bad 6A girls basketball teams, and seen some good ones as well, obviously. But a lot of times in those big schools, it's just not the thing that's done, So you never know what's going to happen. That's why we play the games.
Well, we're just about ready for the national anthem, and I think we're going to have a performance here for the national anthem that we're going to keep it here for. So we'll send it over to the PA announcer, Dole Gredeman, first.
Mr. Brian Hall, one of our outstanding seniors. His prayer will be followed immediately by the national anthem sung by Tessa and Marley May.
Bow your heads with me, please. Jesus, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for everything you've given us, Lord. And I just thank you for letting us be able to start this season off, Lord, this new part to the playoffs, Lord. And I just pray that you watch over us, Lord, and I pray that nobody gets hurt, Lord. There's all kinds of traveling, Lord, and through that, Lord, I pray that you just watch over and give your undivided grace to all of us, Lord, and that nobody gets hurt through their traveling, Lord. And I just pray that we have a great game, Lord, and that no matter what the outcome is, Lord, we glorify you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting eager, yet moved through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Outstanding. Can't do that much better now.
Nope.
So we're about ready to get underway. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here courtside. J.D. Scruggs and Andrew ESP into line up top along with Kevin. And you'll round out the starting five with the 5'2" sophomore, number 25, Marisol Hernandez. Okay. Had a glitch there in our system. We say we're up and running, and we're going to get to action here. McGowan and Mensel tipped this one away to get us going, and Mensel almost had it, but Hernandez will give it up to Russell. Leopardettes will get first chance here against a 2-3 zone from the Lady Knights. Gentry from the right wing, dribbles up top, back to Russell, right side. 3-ball from Cannon on the way, and it's good. That's the way you start. A 3-ball from Cannon Russell.
Yeah, she just looked. Nobody came out and picked her up, so she just hit the bottom of the net.
BB sends it out left wing. Little drives to the free throw line, stopped there by Leslie. BB gets it back. Back up top. Stark drives all the way to the left baseline. Gentry with her step for step. Little gets it back on the wing. Comes back to BB between the circles. Little steps out. Top of the key. Sends it over to Menzel. McGowan has her. They come back to BB, who got away from everybody. Fires a 3. Back iron off the top of the backboard. No good. Little with the rebound. Her putback set on the rim and wouldn't go, but it's off of, I think, Leslie out of bounds. It'll be Crossings basketball.
Yeah, that looked like a good rotation from BB on that 3.
And speaking of good rotation, Menzel got loose at the low post right side. I got an easy one off the inbounds play. It's 3-2 Leopardettes. Gentry right wing again, dribbles to the top of the key and then tried to force it inside down to Leslie. It was tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Knights. So just over a minute into the quarter, it's 3-2 Leopardettes. And now almost looked like a man there off the inbounds, but more like a box and one as they were covering Cannon 1-for-1 there. Back to Gentry left wing, dribbles to the top of the key, steps through the double team, lost it, nope, got tied up. Same as turnover Leopardettes. Possession arrow with the Lady Knights.
Yeah, put the ball in front of you. Yeah, if you're going to go through those gaps of that zone, keep going until they stop you, and don't put the ball in front of you when they do.
Leslie and Cannon double team BB off the inbounds and force her to travel with it. So the Leopardettes get it right back off the turnover.
Yeah, and speaking of double team, kind of watch what they're doing with Maddie down there. They're double teaming her every time she gets down there on the post.
Cannon right side. Dribbles back over, sends it left side to Gentry. Gentry to the top of the key. Back right side for Hernandez. Short corner right side. McGowan threw it into the hands of the Lady Knights, but got it right back. Gentry right elbow and got fouled from behind as she waited just a second for the shot. Got reach in from Sophie Stark. Her first is the team's first. And Gentry heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that one will not go. I'm talking again with Coach Dodd, Coach Cater. I said, we've got to start hitting free throws. We haven't done that well the last several games. And we start off 0 for 1. She got that one down, though, for a 4-2 lead for the Leopardettes. 6:15 left to go in the first. Little to inbound, so they'll double team BB. She'll get it inbounds to Stark. Stark gives it right back to Little. She'll work on Leslie coming up the floor. Gets across the timeline, works it all the way to the right wing, crosses over, tries to come inside, gets to the elbow. Now needed some help, can't get away from Hernandez. Gentry knocks it out of bounds, and they're going to say off the Leopardettes.
Yeah, good defense right there. Like to see a little more pressure when Little went to cross over. I thought Gentry was going to get that ball.
BB got it from Little and gave it right back to her. Little looks to attack now, gets down low, spins around, goes up against Leslie. Missed the shot too strong. Rebound pulled down by Brankel, but tied up. Leopardettes get it off the alternating possession. It'll be the second turnover for the Lady Knights. 5:40 left. Leopardettes with a 4-2 lead in the basketball. Hernandez across the top of the zone. McGowan has a wide open look at 3. It's short and out of bounds, and Leopardette basketball.
Yeah, Maddie will hear a fair share of those, though.
Lob inbounds comes to the right corner to Russell. Give it to McGowan. She'll dribble away, give it right back to Russell on the right wing. She'll get to the elbow, sent to Hernandez. 3 from the left wing, too strong. Rebound, Gentry to McGowan at the free throw line. Can't get that one to drop either, and the rebound out of bounds. And thrown back in by Menzel, but right to Hernandez, who was on the end line, and it'll be Lady Knights basketball. Stark gives it back to Little to bring up the floor since they're keeping BB covered up, not letting her handle the basketball. And Little traveled with it.
Yep.
3 turnovers. The pressure working so far by the Leopardette defense. 5:02 left, 4-2 Leopardette lead. Russell knocked away from her by Brankel, and she'll get the runaway layup at the other end. Live ball turnover at the half court. That's not a good sign.
No, poor inbound pass right there. You got to throw it in the back court and let Cannon go get it.
Russell to the free throw line to Gentry, and nearly has it stolen from her. Got away, got to the rack. Can't get it to go, but she'll get 2 more free throws. BB picks up foul number 1, team foul number 2, and Gentry Wilmot goes back to the line to shoot 2. And Gentry Wilmot's first one up and good.
She just needed a warm up on that first.
Yep. So Menzel checks out. Number 32 is Haley Hoxie, the 5'9" freshman. Also in is number 3, Olivia Neal, the 5'5" freshman. Second free throw is good. 6'4" Leopardettes. Here comes BB all the way into the lane. Floater is up, won't drop. Got her own miss, but it lost it. Gentry has it, got away from the triple team. Down the floor, we've got numbers. Maddie in the corner. McGowan's 3, short. Rebound, Russell. And tried to get out of there with it and traveled with it. So Leopardettes give it up on their 4th turnover now with 4:18 left. Here in the first quarter, they're up 6-4. Neal inbounds. BB gets it. Again, BB's how she goes is how this team goes. Hernandez has her, and BB lost the handle on the basketball. Now can't, double dribbled it.
Yep.
That'll be their 4th turnover.
Yep. BB complaining said she tipped it, which if she would have tipped it, she couldn't have re-dribbled, but she didn't tip it. So.
So Gentry inbounds to Hernandez in the backcourt. She will bring it up the floor. Right wing Gentry. Neal is, they're doing a boxing one here. They've got McGowan covered up. Leslie to Hernandez right wing. Goes into the right corner. McGowan skip it all the way back to Gentry. Left wing 3 on the way. Rattles it in. 6 points in the quarter to Gentry Wilmot. It's a 9-4 Leopardette lead, 3:43 left. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
.343 left to go in the first quarter. A 3-ball from Gentry Wilmot has given the Leopardettes a 9-4 lead. Lady Knights basketball out of the timeout. Little gets it from Neal. Then BB will get it back. Crosses the timeline. Russell picks her up there. Works to the right wing. Knocked out of bounds by Cannon Russell. Neal checks out. Menzel comes right back in. She will trigger on the far sideline. They run the backdoor cut. Got it over there to Starkey, but she did not put it in. Turn around and send it out to Little instead. BB gets it back. Goes to work on Cannon. Sends it over to Little left wing. She looks to drive in. Leslie stops her at the right elbow. Sends it back out top to BB out near the half line. Little comes back to the top of the key. Gets it mental now between the circles. BB behind the double screen. Way off on the shot, but there's another offensive rebound as Hoxley comes up with it. And we'll get a reach-in foul called on number 25, Marisol Hernandez. That's the first foul on the Leopardettes in the quarter. No free throws here as BB will bring it in on the baseline. Everybody's covered up. Little finally gets it. Lost the handle on it. It's out of bounds. They're going to say Cannon Russell the last to touch it off of her leg. So BB will try it again.
Yep.
2:56 left here in the quarter. Little sprints to the left corner to get it. Comes back to the left wing to Starkey. BB gets it in the corner. Got it back to Little in the lane, who got behind everybody and put it up and in.
Yeah, they ran the screen in, and Gentry and Cannon both went to the corner and left Little wide open on the block.
Hernandez right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Comes back right wing to Gentry. Into the right corner. Russell fires a catch-fire three. That's an air ball. Leslie can't hang on to the rebound. Moxley comes away with it. Here comes BB the underway. Gets downhill in a hurry. Gets it to the left wing. Little fires a three. That's short. And the Leopardettes fight each other for the rebound. Russell and Leslie both there, and they end up knocking it out of bounds.
Yeah, ran into each other and knocked the ball out of each other's hands.
Brinkle checks back in. Menzel checks out for the Lady Knights. BB on the end line to bring it in. Lobbed to Little top of the key. And now post up inside by BB and then stripped away. Russell with the strip. Russell gets it back from Leslie. Send it all the way to the left wing. Gentry, three ball partially tipped and saved in by Russell, but right into the hands of Hoxie. Lost the handle on it. Leopardettes get it right back. And then we'll get a foul. And that'll go on Clara Beebe. That's her second. Third team foul in the quarter, but that's two quick ones on the starting point guard.
Yeah, and their catalyst just went to the bench, so be interesting to see how they operate right here. They'll probably lean a lot on Rankle and Little.
Hernandez to the free throw line. Gentry can't get it to crawl over the rim. Leslie had it stripped as she was going back up with it. Here comes Starkey, gets to the wing. Neal fell down, got it back to Little though. Little to the free throw line, takes her McGowan all the way down. McGowan can't come up with a rebound. It's got Little hanging all over her back, but they're going to say it's out of bounds off of McGowan.
Yeah, that was the foul right there.
So Little will now trigger on the baseline for the Lady Knights. Had a great play design right there, but the shot partially blocked as Neal missed it. Leslie comes away with it for the Leopardettes. Gentry around a screen from Leslie. Over back Hernandez left wing. Gentry right side. Works to the top of the key. Back to Russell right wing. Inside McGowan. Turns around on Little. Got it! Nice move from McGowan. 11-6. Leopardettes under a minute to go now in the first.
Yeah, Coach Cater put a smile on his face. He's been hollering for him to get it inside to Maddie all night.
Here comes Starkey downhill. Floater off the glass too strong. Rebound is loose. And Leslie will come away with it. That's her third board tonight. Ahead to Gentry. Inside McGowan. She's fouled from behind by Starkey. And there's been 4 fouls called in this first quarter. BB's got 2 and Starkey has 2. Hernandez is going to check out. Number 13, Jolie McReynolds, the 5'9 junior, checks in for the Leopardettes. Leopardettes with 35.5 on the clock. Will bring it in under their own basket. Number 13, Holland Robertson, the 5'11 junior, checks in. McGowan gets the inbounds, left elbow, left it way short, air ball. McReynolds saves it though. Russell from the left side for 3. He's too strong. And Brinkley comes away with it. Outlet for Brinkles. She'll come the other way, and we got a timeout called with 20.8 seconds left here in the first. It is 11-6 Leopardettes. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back here after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
"20 seconds left in the first quarter, an 11-6 lead for the Leopardettes. Hasn't been pretty on either end. 6 turnovers already for the Lady Knights, 5 for the Leopardettes. But a couple of threes here in this first quarter as Gentry Wilmot's got one, Cannon Russell's got one. But Lady Knight basketball out of the timeout. Little will get the inbounds. Stands at that right elbow, dribbles toward the top of the key, picks it up, now looking for somebody to dump off to. Finally gets it to Starkey on the wing. Works back toward the top of the key. Gentry with her step for step. Gets all the way to the left wing and then threw it away. Gentry played it perfectly, stepped right in the way. Ahead to Russell and into the lane to McGowan. In transition at the buzzer. And the Leopardettes come with turnover number 7 against the Lady Knights and converted into 2 to take a 7-point lead at the end of one. 13-6 Lindsay. Send it back up to JD, a timeout. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards! Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Marisol Hernandez will check in to start the second quarter, give Gentry Wilmot a breather. So it'll be McGowan, McReynolds, Leslie, Cannon, and Hernandez. Little, Mental, Neal, Starkey, and who am I missing? Brinkle, number 4. Little gets the inbounds, works to the right wing. Leslie has her there. Backdoor cut was covered. Little needs somebody to bail her out. Menzel finally does. She's going to take McGowan to the baseline. Stopped there. Comes back to Starkey, top of the key. 3 balls, an air ball. It'll go out of bounds. Turnover number 8. Leopardettes with the basketball, and they're going to face a 2-2-1 full court press here. And they're actually going to get BB back in the ball game. Starkey will sit.
I would too.
Yeah.
If I was their coach.
They need her in the game.
Yeah.
McReynolds, they break the press easy as Leslie brings it up the left side. Comes back to Hernandez, top of the key, works left to right, sends it over to McGowan into the corner from Russell. 3 balls of net. Nothing but net from McGowan. A 10-point Leopardette lead at 7:23 left here in the first half. BB traveled with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with BB. I think that was 1-2 pass, but he saw it as 1-2-3. They were just slow steps. Sometimes that throws the officials off when you slow step it.
McReynolds from the left corner drives into the lane as she traveled with it.
Yep.
Ran right into Little down there and didn't know what to do. So Leopardettes turn it over for the 6th time. Menzel checks out. Hoxie is back in the game. BB in the backcourt. Russell with her all the way. Gets a screen from Little. Now steps up, fires a three. It's off the back iron, no good. And McReynolds skies for a rebound. Double teamed and lost it out of bounds. Coach Cater almost sent a sub in, decided not to. Neal checks out. Starkey is back in for the Lady Knights as the Leopardettes turned it over, and then Little in the backcourt has McGowan on her. She's going to take her all the way to the baseline right side, and McGowan's going to reach in and put a couple of hands on her to shut her down. Maddie's first personal, first team foul in the second quarter.
I tell you what, Little, when she goes to the basket, her problem is when she's trying to dribble around outside, she tends to pick up her dribble and then doesn't have anybody to throw it to.
They run the screen, get beat, Little open down low, got around McGowan. That's a couple of nice spin moves underneath there for Carly Little, and she gets the basket. 16-8, and Russell will get fouled from behind.
I think that was Rankle. Oh, no.
They got BB. That's her third.
Wow. Yeah.
First team foul.
Yeah, number 4. Yeah, it's number 4.
He signaled 0.
Yeah, but then he changed it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. Marisol missed.
Rebound coming the other way is BB. Sends it out into the right corner, back to the right wing. Hoxie into the lane, and then we're going to get a foul and a couple of free throws here as Leslie Wilmot picks up her first. Second here in the second quarter for the Leopardettes. 6:03 left, 16-8, Leopardettes by 8. Hoxie at the free throw line. And that one's up and good. First free throw of the night.
Looks smooth. Real short. Not a lot that can go wrong with that free throw motion.
Second free throw on the way. That one's short. Rebound McGowan.
See, I talked her out.
Talked her out of hitting that one. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Races up the left side. Between the circles, Gentry. Back to Russell left wing. Turned down to 3. Got to the left elbow. Jumper got partially blocked, I think. McGowan took it away from Starkey, who came up with that rebound. Tie ball is called. Leopardettes had the possession arrow. Gentry to inbound on the baseline. Got it to Leslie, left side, low post. Up and in the lane. Nice move. Leslie in the lane for her first basket. Leopardettes up by 9. 5:35 left in the half. Little out between the circles. Dribbles all the way to the baseline right side. Spins. Can't get anywhere. Now sends it out to the corner. Starkey can't get to the baseline. Gentry pushes her all the way back out to the half line. And Hernandez steals the pass away. She can get control of it. She finally does. Leslie ahead to Russell, right wing. Comes back over to Gentry. She's wide open. 3 ball. Yes! Gentry Wilmot, second 3 of the game. 21-9. Leopardettes by 12. Their biggest of the game comes with 4:59 left to go in the half. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Come back to Leopard Arena right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Back here in Lindsay, 4:59 left in the first half. Leopardettes have their biggest lead of the game at 12, 21-9. And in the game for the Leopardettes will be number 45, Alondra Lopez, the 5'9 junior. Let McGowan have a breather. It will be Lady Knights basketball out of the timeout. BB back in the game, has the basketball, brings it up the floor. They rush out to trap her, and she threw it away.
Yep.
Here comes Gentry, races the other way. Cannon has a wide open look at three, right wing. It won't go. Rebound is loose. Little comes away with it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Wide open girl. Nobody picked up. Hoxie underneath. She had an easy one.
Yeah, I know Alana had her earlier. Sometimes when you bring new people in, they kind of miss the assignment.
Hernandez, right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Leslie wide open underneath, and they got the shot blocked, and Little came away with a miss. BB lost the handle on it. Gentry comes away with it. Turnover number 13 in this first half. Gentry all the way to the free throw line in transition, missed it too strong, and Little comes away with the rebound. And I think Gentry is going to get whistled on a reach in, trying to get it back. Her first, team's third in the quarter.
Yeah, if she'd have just let go, she had the ball. They could have called a jump ball, I think, on that, because they both had a hold of the ball. But when Little pulled it over, she pulled Gentry over her back with her, so they called the foul.
Brinkle checks out. O'Neal is back in, or excuse me, Neal is back in. BB gets it to Neal. Neal takes it around to the right elbow. Hoxie into the free throw line, sends it to the left corner to Starkey, back to Little on the wing left side. Takes it against Lopez, had to pick up her dribble top of the key. BB gets it back on the right wing, goes baseline, missed everything on the shot. Leslie comes away with it. Nice outlet pass out to Hernandez. Her pass tipped, but knocked out of bounds by Neal. It'll be Leopardette basketball. Leopardettes get a break right there.
Yeah, that was some great post defense down here, though. Both girls stayed straight up, and the Crossings girl just couldn't get the ball up to the rim.
Gentry to inbound. Again,
it
to Leslie off the inbounds. Great pass, great block out underneath for Leslie to get an easy one. 12-point lead again for the Leopardettes. 3:15 left in the half. Here comes Little the other way. Picks up her dribble, gets loose, jump ball, and it will be Lady Knights basketball.
Yep.
BB back in the ball game. Brinkle checks out.
See, we haven't had this discussion. Lady Knights, really, were there ladies that were knighted? Isn't there some other?
Menzel. Knocked away by Lopez, but Little tracks it down top of the key. She'll look to penetrate, takes Lopez baseline. Lopez rejects the shot. The other way. Leslie from the elbow out to Gentry. Three ball. She got it. That Gentry's 3 for 3, isn't she?
3 for 4.
3 for 4 from 3-point. 26-11. Leopardettes by 15. That is their biggest lead of the game. And
oops.
Gentry tied up over there with Hoxie, picks up her second. Fourth team foul on the Leopardettes. McGowan will check into the ball game for the Leopardettes now, and Gentry will check out. Hoxie looking the inbounds, gets it to right elbow for Little, turns around, faces up. Now pulls it back, now tries to go back down. Alondra says no, lost the handle on the basketball. Now at the free throw line, she double dribble.
I don't know.
Yeah, the officials are going to talk about this. They're going to say they knocked it out of her hand. They're going to let her keep it.
Well, for once, I wish we wouldn't have knocked it out of her hand. Then it'd been a double dribble, been our ball. Dadgummit, why are we playing defense so good?
BB the inbound on the baseline. Great play. Hernandez had no choice but to just try to stop Olivia Neal's shot down there. Hernandez picks up her second, fifth team foul. So for the final 2:28, Lady Knights will be in the bonus. Leopardettes with a 15-point lead at 26-11. First free throw. Off the back rim and no good for Olivia Neal. Brinkle back in the game. BB will set. Hernandez checks out. And in the game will be number 23, Ava Hassler, the 5'4" freshman. Both free throws off the mark for Neal. Alondra Lopez comes away with the rebound. The outlet for Russell. Drives all the way to the right elbow, dumps it down to McGowan, and up, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Robertson. Turnover going the other way. Leopardettes get it back.
I was marking. I didn't see what happened.
I was doing the same thing. I was writing down the. Leslie steps up, fires a three. Back iron, left side, well good. Hassler with the offensive board. Got it back out to Russell. Back to Hassler, right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, lost it. Came back and got it. Leslie, left wing.
Oh,
traveled with it.
Yeah, she did.
Turnover number 8 on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, we're racking up the turnovers. This could easily be a 20-point game if we weren't turning the ball over so much. But
BB gets it in the backcourt off the inbound. She will bring it up for the Lady Knights as we go to 1:45 left. BB stops right wing, trying to get it to Little. Lopez knocks it into the backcourt, and the Leopardettes can't come away with it. Here comes BB the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's where if she would have, I think if McGowan would have just stood there, she could have drawn a charge.
Yeah, they called it on.
Russell from behind gets a whistle for the foul, but just her first. But this will be free throws for Clara Beebe, who's scoreless tonight. Her first trip to the free throw line. This will be the 5th and 6th free throw attempts here in the quarter for the Lady Knights. They are 1 for 4 so far. And now I'll go 2 for 5. Makes it a 26-12 ball game, 14-point lead for the Leopardettes. BB still has a second free throw coming up. 1:33 left in the half. On the way, that one will rattle in for her as well. 26-13 as Brinkle comes in, BB comes out. Russell gets the inbounds, gets away from the initial pressure, now trapped, gets it across the line to Hassler. Hassler lost the basketball. Came back and got it. We got the jump ball and had the possession arrow. That was great hustle by Ava Hassler.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, they're putting this pressure on. We're going to have to go fast with them. But I always talk about how a press breaker is designed to break the press. You know, don't try and get too much out of it.
We're going to get a moving screen called on Jolie McReynolds. So that'll be her first. But it'll get the ball right back to the Lady Knights on the 9th turnover on the Leopardettes. With 1:24 left, Leopardettes still have a 13-point lead. BB will bring it up. Robertson steps out right wing. They try to screen to get BB open. Russell steps right in the way of the pass, gets the jump ball call, but a possession arrow sends it back to the Lady Knights. Leopardettes doing a great job of jumping in the middle of that screen on that ball screen.
Yeah, Cannon took the handoff with the Lady Knight player.
BB gets it. Russell right there with her. BB all the way into the lane. Triple team, gets it out into the left corner. Hoxie dances with it, has Leslie on her, gets into the lane, turns around. Baby hook shot, and they're going to travel.
Yeah. Once you go 1-2, you can't step through like that. She was trying to do a step through, and you can jump stop and do a step through, but you can't 1-2 and then do a step through.
Mensel and Brinkle check back in. Leopardettes with the ball, face this press again. Under a minute to go here in the half. Leslie to Lopez, back to Leslie across the timeline. She'll bring it to the top of the key. Gets to the right elbow, stops. Sends it wide open, McReynolds, down low to Lopez. Inside, intended for McGowan. Russell saves it into McGowan, but then she'll get fouled from behind trying to get that loose ball. And Menzel picks up the foul. Her first is just the team's second here in the quarter. So Leopardettes with 39 seconds left try to add to that 13-point lead. Leslie gets it to McReynolds' right wing. McGowan up top, turns down to three. Took a bump from Brankel. Comes back to McReynolds' right side, drives in, sends it back to McGowan.
Yeah, reverse the ball.
Got to give it. Leslie standing over there all by herself. Brankel whistled for the foul. That is her second. Gentry back into the ball game. McReynolds will check out. Russell will inbound in front of the Lady Knights bench with 22.6 seconds left. Gentry has it out between the circles. McGowan right wing, dribbles to the top of the key, comes back to Gentry on the wing right side. She dribbles up top, back to Leslie left side, steps up, has a three-point blocked. Right there is Gentry to grab it, had her shot blocked, and then Menzel saves it in bounds. And time will run out, so the Leopardettes don't get to add to that lead, but they'll head to the halftime locker room with a 13-point lead, 26-13. Leopardettes on top of the Lady Knights of Crossings Christian. We'll send it back up to JD. We'll take a timeout. Glenn and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats. Be back with more of the American Exchange Bank halftime show right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Back here at halftime, the Leopardettes with a 13-point lead over the Lady Knights of Crossings Christian. 26-13, the halftime score. Looking at our officially unofficial stats from the first half for the Lady Knights, and they're led by Carly Little with 4 points. Haley Hoxley has 3, and then Menzel, Brinkle, and Beebe all have 2 points apiece to round out the scoring for Crossings Christian. They went 3 of 6 from the charity stripe in the first half. For the Leopardettes, led by Gentry Wilmot, 3 threes to go along with 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. And Gentry's got 12 points here in the first half. Maddie McGowan has 7. She also had a 3-point basket in that second quarter. 4 from Leslie Wilmot and a 3-point basket from Cannon Russell for her 3 points. And the 3 of 4 for Gentry Wilmot was all the free throws that were shot by the Leopardettes in that first half. Leopardettes are +1 on the glass at 12-11. And then we look at turnovers, and that's where neither team are going to be happy. 15 turnovers in that first half for Crossings, but the Leopardettes have 9 of their own. That will not set well with either one of the coaches. So hopefully they can clean that up here in the second half. With that, we'll go talk to Glenn about the shooting numbers.
Yeah, for Crossings Christian, really struggled from the field. 5 for 13 from 2-point range and 0 for 5 from 3-point range. So they were 5 for 18 from the field for 28%. Leopardettes not shooting the ball very well themselves, especially from 2-point range. They are only 4 for 13 from 2-point range, and they are 5 for 14 from 3-point range. So they're 9 for 27 for 33% from the floor. So not great shooting numbers. I think defense is kind of prevailing here. Both teams have got their hands on passes. Lindsay's doing a great job, the Leopardettes, of getting their hands on the ball when people are dribbling and knocking it away and getting steals that way. I like their half-court pressure they put on there, although I'd like to see them let the offensive player cross half-court and then trap them, because then you've got that third defender behind them. But they still get a lot of turnovers off that, just jumping that point guard before she crosses half-court right there. Got a couple of turnovers off of that. So hopefully they can continue the good defense and maybe open the basket up a little bit more here this second half.
We haven't talked much about some of our area teams in the playoffs, but since we are now officially in the playoffs, we might do that real quickly here, because we've got some of our area teams that are playing tonight or had played earlier today. Let's start with the earlier today with the Wayne Lady Bulldogs, who were playing in the Constellation quarterfinals at Stonewall. Took on Stonewall this afternoon, lost that game 41-34. So Wayne boys and girls are both out of the Class A regional tournament. The Ellick Lady Longhorns right now are up 25-12 over Sterling. That game going on at Ellick in the semifinals of regional there in Ellick. So hope the Lady Longhorns can continue to push that on. They are up 13 as they looks like they were just starting the third quarter of that ball game. And then the Maysville Lady Warriors out of Class B are playing right now as well. They're playing Kiowa at Kiowa, and that is also a regional semifinal game. And right now, Kiowa leads that game 32-19 at halftime.
Right.
Other game.
That's a loser's bracket game.
That one is not. That's what it's. That one's an semifinal game.
Okay. My bad.
And so then we look at what else is going on this weekend in the Class 2A. Dibble is on the road at Vanoss this weekend. Their games will be tomorrow night, and the district matchups. And then in Class 3A in our area, Lexington boys and girls are playing at Washington. Those games will be tomorrow night. Marlowe is at Davis. They're playing Davis at Marlowe. Those games are going on tonight, as a matter of fact. And then Comanche boys and girls are at Anadarko, some of our areas that we, of course, our conference that we're looking at.
That's a tough matchup for the Marlowe girls.
Marlowe and Davis.
Both girls teams aren't bad.
Talk about the 4A teams as we get a chance maybe down here, but Class 4A also playing this weekend. Bridge Creek, Purcell, Pauls Valley all playing this weekend. Blanchard and Newcastle as well. We'll catch up with them as we get a chance. We're just about to get the third quarter underway. That has been your officially unofficial stats in the American Exchange Bank halftime show from Leopard Arena. 26-13, Leopardettes by 13. And it looks like Lindsay will get the ball to start the third quarter. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here courtside. J.D. Scruggs, Andrew, ESPN2 Lion. Up there on the camera, Kevin Scruggs up here as well. And Gentry Wilmot gets it into Russell in the backcourt to get the third quarter underway.
A 1-3-1 zone now instead of a 2-3.
See how this works.
Yeah.
Leslie. Trapped, gets it to the short corner, across to the other side. Russell had just enough English to get that one to climb up the basket and go in.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to get backside threes and you're going to get backside box depending on how they play their 1-3-1.
Back to a 15-point game. Leopardettes come away with a turnover. Gentry all the way to the other way, takes it around. Little puts it up and in, and the Leopardettes start out on a 4-0 run to take a 17-point lead. That is their biggest of the game. Little to Minsel, into the lane, pass too strong, but it ends up in the hands of Beebe, who shot a three from there that's short. Gentry with the miss, races the other way, spins in the lane to McGowan. McGowan got the kind roll off the rim. Her 9th point of the game, and the Leopardettes have opened up a 19-point lead as they go on a 6-0 run to start the third quarter, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Lady Knights basketball out of the timeout. BB has it right wing, takes it down the baseline, got around two defenders and got it in off the glass. That was way too easy, but a nice move from BB.
Yeah, we just kind of backed off right there.
And then the Leopardettes turn it over at the other end. BB left wing. Stop, step back three on the way. Off the back iron, no good. McGowan claims the rebound. Here comes Russell with the basketball.
Yeah, the Lady Knights are 0 for 7 from three-point range tonight.
Hernandez will work to the top of the key. They're back in a 2-3 now. Maybe not. Leopardette nearly lost it there. Gentry comes away with it top of the key. Russell works to the right wing, gets it to the right baseline. Step back up top, Gentry, back to Russell. Inside Leslie, turns around, lost the basketball.
Dadgummit.
BB comes the other way, all the way to the rack, stops and drug her pivot foot.
Oh, and then slams the ball down. Fortunate she didn't get a technical on that.
Off of that.
Yeah.
5:51 left. Leopardettes again with that 17-point lead. Gentry in the backcourt. Avoids the trap. Gets it to Hernandez left wing. Back up top to Gentry. Knights back in that 2-3 zone. Gentry attacks it. Gets it to Russell. Russell back left side. Hernandez. She works to the top of the key. Back to Russell. Left wing three on the way. Got it! Cannon's second three of the game. 35-15. A 20-point lead for the Leopardettes. 5:15 left to go here in the third. Beebe all the way down to the lane. Tough shot. Gentry pulls down the miss. That's her fourth rebound. She'll push the other way. Now circles back, gives it to Russell right wing. Another three ball on the way. That one's short. Beebe had it, lost it, but they're going to get Russell with the reach in. And they do. Cannon picks up her second. First team foul here in the quarter. Menzel checks out. Hoxie is back in. 5 minutes left, 20-point Leopardette lead.
I thought Hoxie did a good job the first half when she was in there.
Agreed. Again, they rush BB, force her to give the ball up to Little. Quickly to the other end. And a two-hand check from McGowan on Olivia Neal. And Maddie picks up her second. Timeout called by Coach Cater. 4:50 left in the third. We're back after this timeout. Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
35-15, Leopardettes on a 9-3 run to start this second half. 9-2 run, my apologies. Inbounds. And McGowan tips the ball, but BB ends up with it. Sends it back to Little. Hands it right back to BB. Gets behind the Little screen. Moves back over to the left. Russell takes her down the left side of the lane. Runner will not go, and BB then did pick up. That should be number 3 now on Clara BB.
Yeah, that was a nice move, and elevated with the left hand, just couldn't get it to drop. And then, of course, does the young mistake of fouling after you turn it over or miss a shot, going and fouling, trying to get it back.
Russell gets the inbounds, avoids trap, gets it to Leslie across the timeline. She'll top left wing, comes back up to Gentry. Waits for everybody to get balanced out. Goes right, comes back left, leaves it for Leslie. Leslie back to Gentry. Left wing three on the way. Side rim no good. McReynolds in the game. Picks up the rebound. Sends it back out to the left wing to Gentry. And Leslie will get whistled for the travel. That'll be turnover number 12.
Oh. No more. Let's not have any more turnovers the rest of the game.
Starkey comes in. Brankel checks out. 4:12 left in the third. Leopardette still with a 20-point lead. They'll trap BB. Gets it all the way to Robertson at the other end and blew the point-blank layup. And then McReynolds, who came away with rebound number 4, is fouled from behind, and they'll call that on Starkey. That's her third. Second team foul in the quarter. She will check out. Brankel is right back in. 4:03 left here in the third. Still 35-15 Leopardettes. McReynolds flips it behind her to Gentry across the timeline. Leslie into the left corner. McGowan for 3, short. Hoxie comes away with the miss.
McGowan had a little body English trying to guide it in there. It's kind of funny to see.
Neal intended for Hoxie, goes out of bounds, and the Leopardettes will get it off of turnover number 18 now on the crossings.
Yeah, I think we tipped that, and then it went off of Hoxie's shoulder there.
Again, the 2-2-1 full court. Nice pass down the floor. McReynolds takes it underneath. Goes right at Robertson. A reverse layup. What a move under the basket for Jolie McReynolds. 37-15 Leopardettes. 3:25 left. Beebe on the handle. Cut off on her initial drive. Sends it back behind her to Hoxie. She goes to work on Leslie. Gets to the low post right side. Stops there. And a travel in the lane will be whistled on Brinkle. Number 19.
Brinkle. I've been saying Rankle.
No, Brinkle.
Brinkle with a B.
Yep. Leslie the other way. Sends it back to Gentry between the circles. Drives to the free throw line. Back to Leslie on the wing left side. She dribbles up, comes back left wing. Gentry. Back up top Leslie. Now Russell right wing. Short corner left side, or right side, excuse me. McReynolds underneath the McGowan who put it up and in. Maddie in double figures with 11 now. 39-15, Leopardettes by 24.
Yeah, Leopardettes shooting great this quarter.
Nice move in the lane from Beebe. Can't get it to go.
Nope.
McReynolds had it, fell down, and Beebe took it away from her as she was falling and put it in. Gentry the other way. Hesitates left wing, drives down against a double team. Nice runner. I think that was just a prayer shot. She got it to go.
Yeah.
41-15. This gives me 41-17 Leopardettes. Gentry with the steal. Races the other way, draws the contact, and gets the basket. 18 in the ball game now for Gentry Wilmot. Neal picks up foul number 1, team foul number 3 in the quarter.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say it, but Neal said a dirty word when she lost the ball.
Oh, no.
I can read lips, and she said a dirty word.
Leslie checks out, and number 20, Kylie Byram, the 5'5 sophomore, checks in for the Leopardettes. Gentry at the line, knocks it down. 19 in the ball game now. And the Leopardettes with a 44-17 lead. 3 off the side of the rim and then out of bounds for Beebe.
Yep, 0 for 8 now for Crossings Christians from three-point range.
Russell will bring it up. 1:45 left here in the third. Looks like they may have gone to man defense now. Byram stands left wing, gets it out between the circles to McGowan. Over to the right wing for Russell. Back up top, McReynolds. 3 ball on the way. Yes! Jolie McReynolds for 3. And the Leopardettes are up 30. 47-17. 1:20 left to go in the third. Beebe into the lane, and Russell will be whistled for foul number 3.
Yeah, she's not going to have to play much in the fourth quarter anyway. So,
team foul number 3 on the Leopardettes. Russell is checking out. Number 4, Gracie Braid, a 5'1 sophomore in the ball game. Starkey, the inbounds to Little at the right elbow. And then Gentry knocks the pass away from Beebe.
They have done that so many times today.
In transition, Gentry to McGowan in the basket. 13 in the game now for McGowan, and the Leopardettes are really pouring it on now. 23-4, they've outscored Crossings in this quarter. Little loses the basketball, tracks it down, goes to work on McGowan, takes it down the right side. Backdoor pass, knocked loose, but they're going to get a reach-in foul on the Leopardettes. That'll go on Byram. That's her first, team's 4th.
There you go. Get a stat when you go in. Make sure you get a stat. Usually a foul is easy to pick up, and you're on the stat chart.
That way you're in the books.
That's right. They got to put you on the stat chart.
Timeout on the floor. 43 seconds left. The Leopardettes with a 32-point lead, 49-17. We'll take it with them. We'll come back right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Leopardettes come away with a turnover off the inbounds coming out of the timeout. The other end of the floor will get it. The players checked in here. Number 21, Briley Russell, has checked into the ball game for the Leopardettes. Mark Reynolds top of the key to Gentry left wing. 3-ball on the way. That one's short. Air ball, and Briley couldn't get to it to save it.
That's only the fourth shot we've missed this quarter. So
17 seconds left before the end of the third. Beebe walks it up. And McReynolds knocks it away from Little. She manages to get it back. Puts one up from the free throw line that's wide left. Bray with the miss. Ahead. Byram from the top of the key at the buzzer. Off the front of the rim. I thought she had it. Nice look. But the Leopardettes with a 32-point lead here at the end of three. 49-17. Leopardettes on top. They outscore the Lady Knights 23-4 in that quarter. We'll come back with the fourth after this. It is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Lady Knights basketball to start the third quarter. Leopardettes will send Leslie, Byram, McGowan, Briley Russell, and Cannon Russell out on the floor to start the fourth.
I'm going to go ahead and put a W at the top of the score.
I don't know. This is awful close.
Putting a W. I'm putting it down and inking Lindsay at 6 o'clock on Thursday night.
Yep, there is the straight Starkey from the top of the key. 49-20. Cannon Russell sends it right wing to Leslie. Ball's knocked away from her by Starkey, and then Starkey nearly got it back, and they're going to call an over and back. I want to say that was a 49-20 call.
Yeah.
Because that should have been probably a foul on Starkey.
Absolutely.
And instead, the Leopardettes get hit with their 15th turnover.
Pushed her in the backcourt, and they call backcourt.
BB around the screen. Go back screen. Hoxley gets it back out to BB. Her three won't go. Russell does pull down the miss. Cannon brings it across the timeline. Briley gets it right wing. Gets it back left wing to Leslie. Byram wanted it underneath. Now they'll get it to her. Turns to her right hand, sends it across the lane. McGowan fouled on the way up. Nice feed from Byram, although Coach Catersfall was saying the same thing. If she'd have gone back to her left hand, she had a wide open layup.
Yeah, but nice bounce pass through the traffic to find Maddie wide open on the backside. Well, not wide open because she got fouled, but open.
Menzel picks up her second, first team foul in the fourth. McGowan misses the first free throw short. This is her first trip to the line tonight. That one's too strong, and here comes Beebe with the rebound. Crosses the timeline. Picked up there by Cannon Russell. Gets around the screen from Little. Picked up by Leslie on the switch. Now the double team comes. She'll send it over to Hoxie. She goes baseline. Double teamed there. Back to Little on the right wing. Looking underneath at Robertson. Byram did a great job of keeping Little out of the lane. Russell tried to steal that pass. Couldn't get there. Beebe from the left wing. Turns down the three. Drives all the way to the rack. Left it up too strong, but Byram could not ever get control of that rebound. It'll go out of bounds. Goes back to the Lady Knights. Bradley Russell checks out. And Gentry Wilmot back in the ballgame. Inbounds comes to Little at the right elbow. Turns baseline, comes back into the lane. Can't get away from Leslie, though. Sends it out to Beebe on the right wing. Sets the screen for Beebe. Now she'll work to the top of the key. They'll rework the screen going this way. Back to Little, left side. To the free throw line, all the way down. Spin move back into the lane. Double team, sends it out to Beebe on the right wing. Gentry on the defense now. Cuts her off on the baseline drive. Little on the wing.
Yeah.
And offensive foul as she put the shoulder to Leslie Wilmot. And that's just the first foul tonight called on Carly Little.
Yeah, Little's got a really good move down low, but it seems like that's the only move she's got. And I think the Leopardettes have kind of figured that move out. So
Robertson returns. Brankel returns. Neal returns. Hoxie will check out. Number 44, Corinne McGrath, checks in for the first time tonight. Russell will push it up. Cannon sends it left wing to Leslie. Back up top, Gentry. Right side, McGowan. Turns down the three. Leaves it out into the corner. Three ball is short from Byram. Rebound pulled down by Neal. Neal will push it up the right side. Menzel tries to go baseline in transition, cut off by McGowan. Inside, turns around, and shot off the mark for McGrath. Russell had the rebound, had it knocked away from her. Leslie gets it back and gets it across the timeline to Gentry. Sends it left side to Leslie. Back up top, Cannon to the left elbow, Gentry. Down the baseline goes Byram, double teams, just a little short on the shot, but got her own miss. Good hustle from Kylie. Russell, Cannon, right side, McGowan, catch fire three, front of the rim, no good. Nice rebound from Brankel. Neal the other way. Russell forced a turnover as Neal drags the pivot foot. 24 turnovers in the ball game on the Lady Knights. We've got 4:50 left in the ball game. It's still 49-20. Leopardettes by 29. Leslie back to Russell right wing. Three ball on the way and too strong. Rebound tipped by Byram into the hands of Leslie, who puts it up and in. Leslie with 6 in the game. 51-20 Leopardettes. 4:20 left in the ball game. Brankel to the free throw line, knocked loose by Gentry, and could not ever come up with a basketball. As they said, Brankel, the last to touch it out of bounds. So it'll be Leopardette basketball, and the subs head back in for the Leopardettes. McReynolds, Hernandez, Briley Russell, and Gracie Bray. And looks like McGowan, the only one staying on the floor for the Leopardettes. Hoxie returns. Brankel will check out for crossings. Hernandez pushes it up, left wing McGowan. Skip it right side, Bray. Turns around, gives it back to McGowan. Right wing three on the way. That's good. Maddie's second three of the game. She's got 16 in the game now. 54-20. Leopardettes by 34. Neal right side. Stolen by Hernandez. Runs the other way, goes to the left hand. Got it.
Awesome.
Marisol's first basket of the game. 56-20 Leopardettes. Robertson gets it down into the lane to McGrath. McGrath back out to Neal. Drives in from the left side. Runner in the lane wide right. McGowan with the rebound.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Briley Russell pushes it up the floor. Hernandez left wing. Back over to McGowan right side. Long three on the way is an air ball, but Briley Russell's there to clean it up. Bray left wing three. Just off the back iron. Rebound tip. She got it and flipped it out to Briley. Inside to McGowan. All kinds of contact under there. And I think Leopardettes are going to get to keep it as McGowan will finally head to the bench for the night. Alondra Lopez will replace her. 3:02 left in the ball game. 36-point Leopardette lead. Brady inbounds. Lob in the lane for Lopez. Missed it too strong, though, and McGrath pulls down a miss. Neal pushes it up the floor right side. Mental into the lane, sends it back up top. Neal for three. That's an air ball out of bounds. Leopardette basketball. So Leopardettes will send in number 30, Abby Dodson. The 5'5 freshman. Briley checks out. Also in the ball game, who did I miss? Number 33. That is Paisley Kleinsasser, the freshman. She'll send it over to Bray. Bray works to the top of the key. Back to Dodson left wing. Lopez had the pass tipped away from her out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off the Leopardettes.
Yeah, I think whether it was or not, it was going to be off the Leopardettes.
56-20 call.
Yeah.
Hoxie, right side, goes inside to McGrath. Turns around on Lopez. Tries to get it back out to Menzel. Menzel in the lane, puts up a tough shot. She'll get to go to the free throw line. That foul goes on Kleinsasser, her first. It's a team's first here in the quarter, but this will be two free throws coming up for Menzel, her first trip to the line tonight. And knocks it down. Gives her 3 points in the ball game. In for the Leopardettes, number 31, Briley Ince, the 5'8 freshman. As McReynolds will sit. And that free throw does everything but fall through for Molly Menzel. Dodson comes the other way with it. Right wing. Kleinsasser works to the top of the key. Comes to Bray left wing. She'll work over. Sends it over to Dodson. Dodson into the right corner for Ince. Back to Dodson. Back over to Bray. Wide open look at three. Short. Robertson with the miss. The outlet for McGrath. Hoxie into the lane, gets it out to the left wing to Neal, comes back over. And three ball from Hoxie doesn't go. It's loose in the lane, pulled up by Ince. Dodson holds up right wing. A minute and a half to go in the ball game. 56-21 Leopardettes. Kleinsasser to the top of the key. Tried to send it down low to Ince, left it a little short. Neal comes the other way with it against a triple team, and foul called on the Leopardettes. And that'll go on Kleinsasser, her second team foul. So the Leopardettes will be playing the winner of Millwood and I'm blank now on the other team they play, Oklahoma Christian School. That game will be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. In case you wanted to go check out the competition for the Leopardettes there, that game will be at Millwood. 2 for 2 at the line for Menzel. 56-23, a minute 15 to go. Kleinsasser out to Bray, left wing. Skip it back over on the right side to Dodson. Dodson to the top of the key, back to Bray on the right wing. Sends it short corner to Ince, back to Bray. She'll dribble to the top of the key, come right back to Dodson. Her three partially blocked out there, and Lopez reaches in and ties up Mental. And Leopardettes have the possession arrow with 56 seconds left in the ballgame.
I tell you, if you do go up there to check out the competition, amazing facility and a ton of history at Millwood.
Dodson turns down the three, works back to the top of the key, sends it back to Kleinsasser left wing. She'll send it back over to Bray right side. She'll work to the top of the key, give it right back to Kleinsasser. Ince back inside to Bray, across to Lopez. The assist to Bray, and Lopez with the basket. 58-23 Leopardettes, 30 seconds left in the ball game. And Ince will get whistled for the foul, trying to knock that one in away from the inside pass. Team foul number 3. Briley's first. Hawks it inbound on the baseline, lobs it at the Menzel on the right wing. Kleinsasser stays with her. And Robertson dribbled it off of her foot. Dodson came away with it. Abby the other way, off the glass and in. Abby Dodson makes it 60-23 Leopardettes. That's the biggest lead of the game at 37. Pretty good shot at the buzzer right there to almost get that one to go. But this one was all Leopardettes. 60-23, the final score. Lady Knights of Crossings Christian will finish their season, or their first game of the playoffs, I should say, 8-17. They will get to go to the consolation bracket of regionals. And that game will be played on a Thursday afternoon. And I think the runner-up of 7 will be at Hennessy. They'll play all of their games at Hennessy. Leopardettes, however, get their first game here at Leopard Arena on Thursday night. We'll talk about that here momentarily. We'll send it back up to JD, take a timeout. We'll finish up the final numbers. Be back to wrap it up from Leopard Arena after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Physical Therapy Central in Lindsay, Oklahoma is here for you, whether you're a dedicated athlete or you're just trying to navigate your new normal. Our team is dedicated to providing quality service to make your experience as easy as possible. We're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful basketball season.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
We are back to wrap this one up from Leopard Arena. The Lindsay Leopardettes take home the district championship. Not a plaque, but they get the district championship. The girls hung out there on the floor thinking that they would be presented with the championship plaque, and the plaque has not arrived yet.
Yeah,
they will get that next week.
Yeah,
but,
the other Coach Williams made his team stand out here too because he thought we were getting the plaque,
But the Leopardettes do claim the district championship and take a 60-23 victory over the Lady Knights of Crossings Christian. Looking at our unofficial final stats for the Lady Knights, they were led by Clara Beebe. She finishes the night with 6 points, 4 from Carly Little, and then 3 apiece from Haley Hoxie, Molly Menzel, and from Sophie Starkey. They end up with 3 apiece, and then 2 apiece from Hallie Brankel and Olivia Neal rounds out the scoring for Crossings. They end up 6 of 10 from the free throw line on the night. For the Leopardettes, the Lady Leopards. The Leopardettes, 2 players in double figures. Gentry Wilmot, 12 in the first half, 3 threes in that first half, and finishes the night with 19 points, a big night for Wilmot. In fact, she went 4 of 5 from the free throw line tonight as well, a big night for her. And then 16 points from Maddie McGowan. She had 9 in the second half. Then from there we go to 8 points for Cannon Russell. 6 points for Leslie Wilmot, 5 from Jolie McReynolds, and then 2 apiece from Marisol Hernandez, Abby Dodson, and Alondra Lopez. And the Leopardettes were 4 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. Leopardettes are +8 on the glass, 26-18. They out-rebound the Lady Knights. And, of course, the turnover battle. And, Glenn, you said it. When we hit 15 turnovers, you said no more turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
I did not write down any more turnovers after that. I don't know. I don't know if we didn't have any more, or if I just didn't write them down.
I'm sure it was.
You just willed it into play, so we didn't have any more turnovers after that. But 15 turnovers tonight for the Leopardettes, 26 on the night for the Lady Knights. And with that, we go talk to Glenn and see what the shooting numbers ended up.
Yeah, Leopardettes shot well. Shot much better the second half. In fact, that third quarter, they were 10 for 15 from the floor, so really increased their shooting percentage. But Crossings Christians actually shot worse in the second half, and they shot bad in the first half. So, but the final numbers, Crossings Christians finishes 7 for 24 from 2-point range. for 29%. They were only 1 for 12 from three-point range for 8%. Total of 8 for 36 from the field for 22%. For the Leopardettes, they were 16 for 28 from two-point range for 57%. Really, really good from two-point range. 8 for 29 from three-point range for 28%, for a total of 24 for 57 for 42% from the floor for the Leopardettes. Some individual shooting numbers going, kind of working from the bottom of my stat sheet up, so the bigger numbers first. Alana Lopez is 1 for 2. Abby Dodson is 1 for 2. Marisol Hernandez is 1 for 3. Cannon Russell is 3 for 3 for 9. Kylie Byram, 0 for 3. Jolie McReynolds, 2 for 2. Leslie Wilmont is 3 for 6. And Maddie McGowan, 7 baskets on 16 attempts.
She had 16 anyway.
Gracie Bray, 0 for 2. And Gentry Wilmont is 6 for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 for 12. So those were the individual shooting numbers for the Leopardettes tonight. Great win. That's what you want to do, is come out and take care of business against a lesser opponent and get ready to move on next week. We didn't get anybody injured. That's always a scare, especially when you're playing back-to-back possibly, or back and off a night and then play again. You want to keep everybody healthy and well rested. So that goes into a lot of planning as a coach for the playoffs, is making sure you've got all the meals taken care of. Make sure your kids, if I don't know, when they go to Kellyville, I'm sure they're going to stay. Make sure you have those arrangements. Make sure you have the rooms assigned and proper people assigned there. So it's a huge undertaking for teams when they get in the playoffs. So it's not just the time on the floor, the 32 minutes you're playing out here. So.
Well, they are, and we've already got our camera here in the arena off, but right now they're taking a picture of Maddie McGowan standing at center court. Maddie tonight, with her 16 points, eclipsed the 1,000-point mark for her career. I think it's officially 1,001 now, but massive accomplishment for Maddie McGowan, as she has now hit 1,000 points in her career. So congratulations to Madison McGowan, as we call her Maddie.
Yep.
And so she'll add to that as we head to the regional tournament. So, again, looking at the schedule for next week, the Leopardettes will play the winner of that OCS Millwood girls game. Again, that'll be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night at Millwood. So we'll find out who the Leopardettes play. They'll be right here at Leopard Arena, 6 p.m. tip-off. And we'll be on at 5:45 for pregame on Thursday the 27th right here in Lindsay. Then hopefully a win in that game would put you at Hennessy on Saturday night at 6 o'clock for a regional championship. A loss on Thursday night will put you in a Friday night game over at Hennessy at 6 o'clock. Let's hope we don't have to worry about that one. For the Leopards, they will play the nightcap on Thursday here at Leopard Arena. Lindsay Millwood boys will play the 7:30 game here at Lindsay for their first round of the regional tournament. And if the Leopards can pull off the upset and knock off the number one team in the state, then they would play at 7:30 then on Saturday night for the regional championship. If the boys do lose, they'll play Friday at 7:30 And that game again on Friday and Saturday, those games will be at Hennessy. And as Glenn just pointed out, the area tournament will be at Kellyville. So the Leopards and Leopardettes both looking to make it to that area tournament there at Kellyville. And before we get off of here, we talked about some of our area teams that we're playing. Let's kind of wrap up where we're at with that. Mentioned that the Wayne girls lost earlier today. The Ellick Lady Longhorns punched their ticket to the regional finals. They defeated Sterling tonight 43-22, so congratulations to the Lady Longhorns. They have punched their ticket to the area tournament, and they'll play on Saturday night, and they'll play Caddo, who defeated Navajo tonight. And so Caddo and the Ellick Lady Longhorns will play. And I did not look to see. I need to see where they're going to be playing that game. That will be at Ellick. So Ellick and Caddo play for the regional championship there at Caddo, and then their area games.
They're at Ellick.
They are at Ellick, yes. And then the area games will be at Cache. So that's where Ellick will be headed to. And unfortunately, the Maysville girls saw their bid for a regional championship go down. They lost 59-38 tonight. So Maysville will have to play on Saturday. And I'll go find their bracket here. Maybe. Maysville, Kiowa, so they are game 2. So the runner-up of game 2 will be 1 o'clock at Kiowa. They'll play the the winner of the Caney-Thackerfield game. And I could probably look that up. But, again, 1 o'clock tomorrow will be the game for the Maysville Lady Warriors. And they'll continue to try to work through that regional tournament. I think that's it.
Did you do any research to see if Alex is going to have a hospitality room for their regional? Or
I did not. Did you want to go to watch Ellick and see if you could get in the hospitality room?
I might, yeah.
They probably don't.
I know a lot
of people. You spent too much time in Ellick. They know you over there. They're not going to let you in there.
Oh, they'll let me in there, and I don't know if they've got anything I can eat because I'm on that diet.
That diet.
Yeah.
I got to say thank you to Dr. Mike Beckman, who brought cupcakes tonight after I went to the concession stand.
Yep.
And he offered to let me save one for you.
Yeah.
I said so.
Yeah. But I take donuts when I work at Norman at the building. I take donuts from here. They love the donut shop donuts from here. They rave about they're the best donuts they've ever had, and so I feel obligated to take them to them, and it just really bothers me. I can't eat them. So
I bet it does. Again, just to wrap it up, 60-23, the final score. The Leopardettes pick up win number 18 on the season. They are now 18-7, and again they'll go to the regional semifinal game on Thursday, 6 o'clock here at Leopard Arena. We'll be here to bring you all of that action coming up next Thursday. Thank you to Glenn, and I know Glenn is going to be out of commission for the first couple of days next week, at least while we're playing. So, hey, I hope that we'll get to see you maybe on Saturday. If we get to that point, we'll get to see you then. But a big thank you to Glenn. Did a great job.
You too.
And also to JD, who was very upset that he wasn't down here when the cupcakes were handed out. He's already threatened to quit, so we may have a problem. We don't have anybody to run the live stream. JD did a great job running the live stream, and also Andrew and Kevin on the camera. My name is Greg Peary for all of us at KBLP. We're going to say goodnight from Leopard Arena, but we'll see you right back here next Thursday night, 5:45 pregame, tip-off 6 o'clock for the Lindsay Leopardettes. The Leopards will follow. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Super C Mart in Lindsay is proud to cheer on our Leopards and Leopardettes. Come see us for all your game day snacks, or bounce back from a late night of Leopard basketball with one of our goodies from the bakery section. And make sure to download our app so you never miss a deal.